Hello, Urists. Hey, we're back. We're looking at the guild halls and stuff. That's right. I was afraid coming into this that I was gonna forget what we'd done. Um, I also listened back to like the last episode or so, and the music was still a little louder than I wanted it to be, so I turned it down a little bit. Um, just in OBS where I record everything. If it's too quiet this time, I'll be upset, but I won't be mad if that makes any sense to you. Um, so we're looking through this exploratory mining level. I decided I want to keep it zoomed in a little bit more and use the map because I hadn't realized until I did it on accident in my non-YouTube game that you can just click. You can click wherever you want to go, which is very helpful. So it's like, I mean, check out over here, right there. We got a Adshade giant mountain goat mangled skeleton right there. Check up here in our vomit and blood field. Lots of bodies. A lot of skeletons, all of our ill-gotten gains from having the kobolds die here, which is sad, but shit happens. There's a chinchilla corpse. From what I've seen, like, I don't think chinchillas can be slaughtered. I earnestly don't know. I don't quite understand how it works. Got some skeletons down here. I haven't unpaused yet because I really need to bring myself back up to speed. Uh, So we've got like our tomb area here. We're also up to 76 population. We lost a few though, right? Our miners are doing work that isn't mining, so we want to get you all back on the swing of things because we have a lot of mining to do. We cracked into a cavern as well, and now in my off-stream fortress, off video, off stream, whatever it is, um, for the cavern isn't that scary. We finally got to a point where we're not too upset. We got some plants we can harvest down here now. Excellent. So we want to designate all the wet spots as a plant or a gather fruits zone. Honestly, I'm just gonna make it as big as possible because if there's no fruits or whatever, they're not gonna do anything with it. It's not the end of the world. We can fix it there. We'll just put it in here. We'll probably get this area wet too. Uh, Definitely over here. I'm a little worried about putting over a farm because I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna interact. But we'll cover all of our wet spots just in case a fruit grows there and an enterprising young dwarf decides to go down and do it. Also, just want to let's mine this hematite up, right? It's our hematite. We deserve it. We want to set it to auto mine. Our auto mine is at 4, so medium priority. And that's how we want to keep it. We want to keep our auto mines on 4. That way, dwarves aren't. We're focusing on our exploratory mining over our vein mining. I want to get the exploratory and construction mining done as quickly as possible. Speaking of construction, this screw pump still hasn't been torn down. I want to check my labors. Oh, why are you're so upset? What's going on? What are your thoughts? Your memories. Blissful remembering a bath. Wonder remembering communing with Lemar Splashwass. So our overview. This is my fight too. This might require an answer. Relations. Did you have a partner that died? You got a half brother who's older and lives here. Your nieces also live here. This is interesting. A lot of acquaintances. Get your dog. So what are your recent thoughts? You're just upset, lonely, bored, restless, shocked after being attacked, afraid after experiencing trauma. Yet your skin is dented. It's not good. Um, you got a modest quarters. I mean, your clothing's not looking good. We need to start up our clothing stuff. I think it's a good project for this episode. Okay, everything's a little off center because we set things up to look good zoomed out. That's fine. Go back down in here. So this is a dyer shop. Uh, just in general, let's just set up our or our work authorizations, our work orders in here. So we want amount of unused dyeable cloth is greater than 10. We actually just want to set that. No, we'll keep it at 10. They'll do 10 jobs. That's fine. And the amount of unrotten dye items is greater than 10. So we'll need to get our industry set up at some point. So we got that. Work orders. We're going to dye thread as well. Same constraints, amount of unused, and the amount of unrotten dye items. Those are the things that we want to check for. So we have no dyeable thread anyways. You're weaving yarn into cloth. We may be overproducing cloth a little bit. That's okay. In the end of things, it's all going to be fine. Now, what I would like to do, we're going to select the stockpile. I'm going to paint it. We're going to remove a workshop space here so we can set up another clothier's shop. Clothing, leather, clothes. I just want 2 of them. Oh, we have 2 of them. Okay. You know, it helps to look at things. There you go. Fill that back in. It's like nothing ever happened. All right. So we want both of these clothing working shops, or clothes worker shops. Clothers? We want both of them working on the same thing. So we want to make yarn. We want to make a couple things. Yarn bags. We're going to immediately go down, set this up. The amount of empty bags is less than 10. So this will only fire off if there's less than 10. We also want unused yarn cloth to be greater than... Let's do 50 for bags. We want bags to be kind of secondary to clothes, right? So when we have a surplus of cloth, they're going to make more bags. All right, so we want yarn. Let's do like a yarn cap. They like wearing hat for dwarves. We're gonna do amount of caps is less than 10, and I'm not gonna set unused yarn cloths for these because I just want them to be going all the time. Yeah, and it'll be hard to set these up so that like every job will like fire off at the same time. We just want it going all the time. Clothes need to be replaced fairly often, honestly. Let's do a yarn cloak to keep dwarves warm, even though we're not in like a cold climate. They love these cloaks. Let's do yarn. Mittens. I would do yarn gloves, but it's just kind of hard to grip anything with yarn gloves. Do yarn. Got mittens. Robe. Yeah, sure, why not? Get some robes in here for our scholars and everything, or just people that prefer robes. Yarn. Yarn socks. And less than 10. We want yarn. There's one more thing I feel like I want. Trousers? Yeah, they'll be a little itchy on the legs, but they'll be nice and warm. Especially in the mines. You know what? I imagine our mine shafts are cold. Even though I know, like, I know what miners actually go through, and they get super hot most of the time. You know, that's fine. So we got our yarn stuff set up. Now, we do have... I'm getting lost in my own fortress again. We do have pigtails set up, right? In the summer. Okay, so we probably don't have pigtails yet. Let's see. You hear crunching in the background. It's my dogs. It's time to eat. We got 32 plum helmets. That's doing pretty good. We got some potatoes. Make some potato wine. Quarry bushes. Dimple cups. Wood vines. Okay. So we don't have like rope reed or anything like that. Let's check our thread stuff though. Let's go to cloth. So we got some cave spider silk cloth. We got sheep wool cloth, llama cloth, a lot of stuff. Beard cloth, pigtail. We do have pigtail cloth. I guess that. Did we buy this? I don't even remember, honestly. We got hemp cloth. Okay, cool. That's very cool. This is one of my favorite tracks of the game. I just love it so much. So I got distracted. We've set up our yarn stuff. We'll set up cloth stuff after we figure this out. We need to go to labors. We need to check through all of our created ones. We'll go down to the bottom. And we'll see if any of them have um, mechanics, right? Do we set up a mechanics? We did not. All right, so we want to make a dedicated mechanic, right? This one, we just want mechanics. We'll give you siege engineering as well. Why not? I'm not going to worry about siege weapons because they are largely more trouble than they're worth. But you know, that's the way the world works sometimes. All right, let's see. We need to scroll down. Do we have anyone unassigned? No. Do we have anyone that we wouldn't mind switching over to be a mechanic? No. You know, they built this without being a mechanic as well, so I'm not too worried about that. What is our number 2? Our number 2 is blacksmith, so I don't want to take you off that. You need to get your practice in. You know, this peasant being a rancher, you can do that too. That way, we'll hopefully get this going right away. Now let's go into our list. I want to find this peasant. I think you were a child, right? No, you're 39. Okay, never mind. I thought you were a child that had grown up. Let's just follow you. I want to see what you're doing. You're taking this the horned cave beetle into the pasture. No job. Oh, they're kind of running out. That's why. Okay, you're gonna eat. That's okay. You can eat. You're allowed. We have no iron bars. That'll get sorted eventually. Oh wait, what do you? Human lady consort. Agitated chinchillas? Oh, you're fine. Chinchilla. They're unless they're in packs of 3 or more, you're gonna be fine, I'm sure. Okay. What are you gonna? You're gonna harvest some plants. I really just want to see if you disassemble the screw pump because I gave you engineering. All right. Our path to food storage is a little long. More combat. There's more chinchillas. I mean, I guess let's check it out. I mean, if there were chinchillas, they are no longer here. Yeah, there's like one more. Terrified while in conflict. Are you gonna run away? Or are you gonna reapproach? Yeah. Just step on the head, I guess. All right, I don't want to sort through all those lists right now. I should have cleared them out so I could keep track of it, but it's all good. So we got some more damps. What the fuck? Oh, that's why it's damp. It's because of that there. Um, yeah, you can just do that. Just do that right away. It's fine. You can mine up that damp rock all you want. It's just dripping from above. It's not like, wait a second, is that stairs? It's an upward stairway. Downward stairway, upward stairway. Okay, that's right. I've dug down, so it's only up. Okay. We had to make sure it's on an up and down staircase, which would be labeled as up-down stairway. I was paranoid for no reason, but, you know, sometimes it's good to be paranoid for no reason, right? All right, let's go check on the screw pump. A great horned owl. Flying bronze bolt strikes the agitated great horned owl on the right lower leg. Oh, you came in and you died. What a punk. The dogs are getting a little rowdy back there. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep talking over them. Honestly, they're fine. Yeah, you're fine, fine, fine. Okay. Listen, man, and women and others. I'm going to get distracted. There's no stopping it. We got a lot of bolts. It's just gonna keep happening. They've got some iron bars. Plenty of coke, that's for sure. Making some plaster powder. Would love to see it. So for that plaster powder worker, let's just double check, make sure we only have 10 going. It's gonna be down towards the bottom, I believe. Yeah, okay. You're good to go. We just don't want to have a whole lot. I don't want to use, even though we have a lot of coke, I don't want to use any that we don't really need to. To do that. I think what we need to do is add in magnetite. Smelt magnetite. Labor. Let's just work orders. Okay, hematite ore. You actually need to be... Let's get rid of this. I would rather get cancellations for an infinite smelting than not. Doing 10 a day of pig iron bars and steel bars is fine, though. Iron bins and iron wheelbarrows are out. I have learned that they're way too heavy. We need to... we have to do wood. Uh, I was like, cool. I was like, oh, we have iron and stuff in real life. They should be fine. Let's do these right now before we forget. Wooden bin. Wooden wheelbarrow. We're going to go and melt down all of our unnecessary bins and wheelbarrows as well. Oops. You're going to do until we have 10 empty. And you're going to do until we have 10 available. Mostly because they'll put those in stockpiles and then move them to like stockpiles that call for them, like our stone stockpiles. So let's go down here just to make sure we've got, like 5 there. So the nice thing about having these iron ones, we just go to tools. Let's cover these up. Yep, get rid of the pots and such. So we only have 5 iron wheelbarrows. I'm just going to melt them right down. Let me honest. Did the monastery falter? Show me this. This is a Forgotten Beast parchment scroll? The rollers are made from talc, written on the item's guide entitled Did the Monastery Falter? Authored by Kuzu Sarku Krora. It concerns the monastery Doomfell. Wow. The writing is a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is passable. So somebody made, took the, Forgotten Beast parchment? I don't even know how you get that. Maybe it was, a plant-based Forgotten Beast? I have no idea. Okay, so we're going to go to our work orders. Melt a metal object. What did I just get rid of? Throne, table, cabinet, coffer. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have no idea what work order we just got rid of. Easy meals and such. Doors. Rock doors, that's what it is. Rock door. Don't do that. Let's set it. I want it to be... No, let's do there's less than 20 doors available. We're not going to do a whole lot of construction at once. Anytime we run out of doors, we'll just wait for more doors to be built. Some leather bins. All right. Oh, that's right. We need to also go to our bins. We're going to melt our empty iron bins because I don't trust them to not dump things out when they melt down the other ones. I have no idea what will happen. It'll probably be fine, but honestly, I'm not going to risk the chance. We don't have that many, but we're going to melt those down. We need the bars back. Even though we have plentiful stuff, we definitely want those back. Oh, let's see. Still hasn't been disassembled. Let's check our labors again. Actually, let's check up on our peasant. Let's see what this peasant is doing. Irush. Sleeping. That may be why. You got a nice little room like everybody else. Get some furniture in there. This is a nice chill episode. I needed a good chill one after the Bird Wars. Maybe last one was a little bit of downtime as well, but today specifically, we just needed a nice chill one. We just needed a good relaxing one where we just focus on, fortress upkeep, just making sure our dwarves are living their best lives. No, we're not checking in on them very much, but, just setting up the stuff so they can sort it out and be happy. So we've basically fully furnished all of these rooms except for some chests here, so we'll get those soon. Easy meals are done. No plants for fruit drinks. I believe we have a bunch of... we have harvests coming in. We're going to be fine. Did we set this stockpile to only be underground foods? We did. Excellent. We only want underground foods down here. Now we have unique access to an area that will let us set up a pretty good um, dwarvish infinity reactor, I guess. We'll explain that when we get to building it. We'll designate some zones. I know these spaces are pretty dry, so maybe we'll do it down here, um, and dig until we hit an aquifer level, like, or an aquifer spot, right? Uh, it's pretty risky though. What we'll actually do is we'll just do it safely. I've already chickened out on it. Um, yeah, we'll set that up. We might have, you know what? We've kind of got the perfect spot to do that here. I mean, we don't actually. No, no, no. Hold on. That's a foolish idea. If we set up a dwarvish infinity reactor here, it's gonna kick water all over the place. Um, I mean, it'll eventually will dry up, but because this is like it's water, but the water will slide over it, it's going to fuck things up. So we don't want to do that. This one that filled in might be a better option, but no, 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 no. We're gonna do it in a much safer way. I mean, we could just do it here, like in this enclosed space. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. We're about to end this episode. We'll do it in the next one where we set up our build location for this. But I really just want to figure out why we're not getting stuff built. Before we head off, we got to check these out here. We have garbage dwarves. Maybe they're the ones messing things up. Um, so how do we deconstruct? Like, which job deconstructs buildings, right? Furniture hauling may do it. I mean, we have garbage dwarves set up for a reason. We want all of our like cleaning and everything done for sure. I don't even think we have one garbage dwarf designated. Even you aren't like doing a whole lot of garbage dwarfing. Like, I know there's a lot of refuse that needs to be put up here. So what's going on there? Anyways, let's check. What other tasks do you have? You have that and other jobs. Okay. Let's do burial as well, actually. Our garbage dwarves will also take care of burying our dead. You know, water hauling will be very good for garbage dwarves to have. Besides that, they can, you know, for the most part, we'll let them do whatever. But honestly, I think that's going to be about it. Yeah, I don't see anything. What I'll do is I'm going to end this episode. We'll go down. We'll be here and ready. And the next one, I will have learned how to quickly and efficiently deconstruct a pump. So hey, thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm really trying. You laid some eggs, huh? We're gonna have a lot of chickens. I want to make sure. Hold on. Before we end this one, let's do some due diligence. Custom. We gotta put hen egg. There we go. We want to make sure we're eating these hen eggs. Okay, due diligence over. Okay, and okay. Man, I feel bad for anybody that may have left. Because I started doing the YouTube outro thing. Anyways, hey, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one where we fix this. Hopefully. Okay, goodbye.